Hello and welcome to Mom's Take 5. I am taking over for Kimmy this week. She is in California having a terrible time with her kids and her husband and friends. How dare her. No, but we are going to talk about, we just figured this topic out tonight. Weird random facts that you wouldn't believe were true. So this should be interesting. But first, let's update.
This is Ashley,
Molly,
Kim,
and
Tara.
we are four best friends who by fate moved into the same cul-de-sac. We talk all things mom, wife, and woman. We are Mom's Take 5.
Cool. Well, hi. Hello.
Hello.
You two.
Hi.
Hey.
How was your date night last night?
It's good. It was fun.
Where did you go hit balls?
Well,
Oh,
so
it's cool.
we were going to go golfing. Me and Matt have not golfed all year.
Yeah.
And so I got Addie to come at like 5, which courses wouldn't even book a tee time past 5 because I think they're worried you're not going to get 9 holes done. It's like,
Before it gets dark?
Yeah. It's like, we're just going to go to a course. I don't even think we knew which one and just see if we can get on.
Yeah.
Like, just let us do as many holes as we can get. I don't even care. And then it started like a hurricane out there, it seemed like.
Did it?
Yes.
It was
it
insanely
was
windy.
so much worse
Why
at
don't I remember
Mountain
this?
View Village for some reason.
Was
I
it?
think where that place is.
I guess it was like a tunnel of wind.
Oh.
It was like blowing me over. But we ended up
What?
going to that X Golf. It's the
The simulator,
yes.
right?
Yes.
I didn't even know there was one around here.
Well,
it's brand new,
yeah,
right?
And
Is
it's in
it?
a terrible location.
Really?
It's at Mountain View Village, but it's like behind all the shops. It's behind Nike and that. So you have to go all the way around the corner.
So you don't really see it.
No. There was
Wow.
only like a dad and their son in one of the bays when we got there, and then we were the only ones.
The whole time, the whole night, on a Saturday night.
Yeah, that's surprising.
I
Yeah.
know.
Especially on a stormy night where people
Yeah.
would
Can't
be
golf.
indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel bad. I think the guys are going to have to go
Yeah.
frequent it or something.
Yes.
John had fun.
He did.
Are you serious?
At first, he was not going to. He was like,
He wasn't
like-
even going to
Because
golf.
it's golf. Yeah. He's not into golf.
Yeah.
But he liked it?
yeah.
What did he like about
I said,
it?
will you go real golfing with me now? And he's like, yeah. I was like, sweet. I don't
He's
know.
probably like, this is like gamer, but live.
I guess. 'cause
I don't
it's a
know.
simulator. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe.
But he
It
does
was like-
he was fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the golf course was like one of those putt-putt golf courses. Like there were like obstacles.
Well, Molly chose Pirate Island or
I
something.
was like,
you
well,
go-
that sounds fun.
When
Yeah.
you go miniature golfing,
Yeah,
like that
so
type of
like
thing.
monkeys swinging that you couldn't hit,
sharks
and like
in water. It was
a
like
door
it was
that
horrible.
opened that you had to like make sure you drove your ball through. I
Yeah.
was like, well, that was a terrible
That's awesome.
choice.
Chose it.
Well, she said that were like the first 2 pages were like the most popular golf courses in America. And I saw
Oh.
that one, and I was like, oh, that sounds fun. I was like, that's definitely not a course in
That's
America.
not a real course.
Yeah, you're like, no
That's
way.
not a course anywhere.
No way grown-ups golf on that thing. My kids will love it.
Yeah.
I'm
Seriously.
talking-
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. So you can actually play a full golf course game
Mhm.
Yes.
on the simulator.
Yes.
I didn't know that. We
I don't-
just hit balls one time on it, but not
You
that
can-
place, but
You
somewhere
can
else.
practice too.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, like did like your drives and
Mhm.
stuff.
And what did we decide? There were how many bays?
7, I think. There were 4, and then 5, 6, 7.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
And there's like a private one. You can shut
Yeah.
the doors.
I know. I think we should all
Wow.
go.
Yeah.
Are they
If
pretty
We
big?
could do it in that amount of time.
Well, the other ones are just like all open, so we would annoy everybody else.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Our size
So
group.
the private one would probably be great for us.
That'd be
Or
nice.
but I
just in
don't
the
know.
back, even. The
Yeah.
one that's kind of on its back,
Yes.
on its own.
So
Yeah.
what else can you do there? Like what else is in this place?
That's it.
That's
just
it.
a golf
You
place.
can practice. You can do regular like golfing. You can do like a scramble,
Oh,
but it's all just
simulators.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Oh, there
Yeah.
was a dartboard,
oh,
there?
and there's a bar
Yeah, there is a bar.
oh, okay, I like
and
that.
some terrible bar food.
Yeah.
oh
food sucks.
I mean, we tried dips, which
Yeah.
shouldn't be that hard.
What
I
do you
think
mean,
they
like,
were
like
all.
chip and dip,
Yep.
pretzel and dip?
Yeah, I
that
think
kind
it
of
was
stuff?
like Pace's salsa and like the guacamole you got at the store
Uh-huh.
and a terrible
Artichoke.
Artichoke dip.
Oh. Sometimes I feel like bar food is like the best food.
I
is
know.
not.
This is not.
We're like,
This is not it.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
So
But at least it's there. I mean, we're
Yeah.
approaching winter.
Yes.
That's kind of nice.
I know. At least I can practice my swing.
yeah,
Not
Yes.
that the thing is accurate.
it's
The
totally
thing, was
accurate.
the thing messing up?
Yeah.
It wasn't you.
Really
Yeah.
bad.
Definitely the
Especially
simulator.
with me. It was really bad.
It is weird though playing on one of those things.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with them, like putting and stuff.
Yeah.
They're just weird.
I'm just glad none of my balls went to the next bay.
Bay.
Yeah. That's
Is
what I
there
was
not? There's got to be something.
There's
that
a
blocks
little
it,
There
one.
right?
it is. Yeah.
Okay. Does it not go up very high, or can you see people in the next bay?
Oh, you can
You
see
can
everybody.
see.
Oh,
Just surprised I didn't. It's a good thing it wasn't busy. Would have knocked someone.
did
in
it
the head
knock
for
someone
sure.
out?
Surprised
We
they don't
would've-
make you sign a liability waiver.
That's true.
Seriously, that's
Yeah.
kind of scary.
Yeah.
Balls can go all kinds of like.
Yeah.
Huh?
Or clubs. People getting pissed and throwing their
Yeah.
clubs.
That's true.
Was it you or John who thought I was going to throw the club at him?
I think John
Someone.
thought you were
Really? He's
He's
throwing
like,
one.
oh, I thought you were going to throw that at me. I was like, oh my gosh. I have a little more self-control than that.
Right? You're like, no, I want you to golf with me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw it
Yeah.
at you. That's cool. I need to take Mark. He's like, I want to golf.
The babysitter.
Yes.
I went to take her home. She's like, did that? I forgot her name. Down a couple stores. Did she ever say anything? And I was like, Tara? She's like, yeah. She's like, she hasn't asked me to babysit her. I was like, that's because I threatened her. She's like, she started laughing. I was like, no, but really. No. She's like, she didn't say any. I was like, no, I think she thought you did great.
Loved her.
I know. She was all worried.
Loved
but I was
her.
like, no, I think you're fine.
Oh,
I
she
was like-
is so cute.
Like she has a family that she kind of, I think, goes to first.
yes.
And then she's like, okay.
She's the bomb.
Oh my gosh, she's the cutest.
My kids loved her too.
Yeah.
Like they've asked for her again. Yeah.
Like, can
she's
she
the
just come
bomb.
hang out with us?
I know.
Serious. She did so good.
I know.
She's
So I
funny.
was like,
That's-
yeah, I did. I told
what a
her she couldn't
sweetie.
have you anymore.
Right. Right.
See, I don't have to do that anymore.
I know.
Peace, kids.
You just have built-in
I know.
Yeah.
babysitters now.
They-
Really.
I was like talking about, I'm like, okay. And they're like, wait, are you leaving? I was like, uh-huh. Yeah, we're going. Bye. I
Oh,
forgot to
Are they
even
always
tell them
sad?
that. No, last night, actually, they seemed great.
They
They're
were
like,
totally
all right.
fine.
Yeah.
they're like,
Like,
see
bye.
ya.
Yeah.
Peace.
Last
freedom.
I think when it happens a lot, and like,
Yeah.
then they get a little
Start
like,
to miss you.
but it hasn't been a ton in the last few weeks. So
That's good.
yeah, it was good.
And
That's good.
what will it be like?
I know. You guys just have a few years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I thought
Yeah.
though? That we
Huh.
should have sent Ava or Matthew over to your house.
Really?
We really should have, because it was so close. It would have been a good opportunity to test it
To
out.
test it.
Mhm.
Ava is really good with Zeta.
Mhm. Oh, Zeta, they love each other.
Yeah. She's really good.
Yeah.
I think
She's
Zeta's
cute.
pretty easy. She's
Yeah.
just busy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you got to be right by her quite often.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the older two are pretty.
Independent.
Yeah.
They just kind of do their thing.
Yeah.
I just want, I want to, the hospital has a class for like CPR and first aid.
Oh.
But when I
that's a good
checked last
idea.
time, it was all booked out like through the end of the year.
Oh, that's a
Really?
So I
Really
need to
good
keep
idea.
checking because it's for like, I think it's for like 10 to 18-year-olds or something like that. So I want to
Like
get
a
my
legit
kids in.
babysitter
Mhm.
little course.
So I want to get my kids in
Oh.
so that if an emergency happened, they would know how to handle it properly.
That's
Smart.
a good idea.
That's a really good idea. We do have that suction
Yeah,
thing.
that's good.
We
'cause
keep that
choking
on
is-
hand.
Oh, that choking
Mhm.
thing?
Yeah, and anytime someone watches our kids, we get it out
Yeah.
and just say, this is what you do. You know, that is a fear. That's one of my biggest fears.
Choking is big, yeah.
Yes, when I'm not there. Even though, I mean, kids, their gag reflex is
Pretty good.
pretty good.
Still happens.
But I know I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
it'll be fun. We went to a Utes game again, of course.
yeah.
And the night before, like we set up a babysitter, right? Because the game that we took our kids a couple weeks
Yes.
before that, one of them wasn't having it,
Yeah.
right? So we were like, let's set up a babysitter. We'll just won't. So grandma was going to watch the kids. And the night before, I was like, you know, your grandma's going to take you guys and you're going to just hang out, play, do whatever. We'll be at the game. And the two older's like, no, what, Mom? No, we want to go to the Utes game. And, you know, the one, I was like,
Sure.
do you want to go? Do you remember how it
Do you
went last
remember-
time?
Do you remember what you
Yeah.
did the
I
whole
was
time?
like, I literally said, you seem like you hated life the whole time. Like, and they just kept saying, no, I really want to go. So anyways, had a little chat and I was like, okay, well, here's how it's going to play out. Like, cause that was hard on mom too,
Yeah.
you know, like I love you and I want you to be happy.
But it doesn't make it as fun for you. Like,
yes.
Yeah, it makes
Yes. Anyways, amazing.
Yeah.
Night and day difference.
Did you take all three or did you
all
leave?
three?
Oh.
All three. Because
Do you have tickets for all of them or?
We have 2 tickets. And then what we do for the season passes, we buy standing tickets for our older 2. Zeta's free.
Okay.
And luckily we've been able to squeeze them in at our seats.
And they've
Every
been
game.
fine.
Yeah. So, because it's kind of worked out where a couple people won't show up
Yeah.
in that row. That's what we noticed the first game we were there. So we were like, well, maybe we could squeeze our kids in. This last game was a big one. It was against UCLA and they're
Yeah.
pretty good. So it was definitely squishier. But everybody's so cool there. It was ironic. There was people around us, like some from California, Texas, where else? And they all were raving about how much they love Utah.
Really?
They're like, I will never move back to Texas. I'll never move back to California. Like married couples. And I was like, no way. Like, what do you love? It just made me laugh because I'm like,
Yeah.
we've all talked about moving.
Yeah.
And then you've got these people from like these warmer climates we've
Yeah.
talked about, whatever, that love it here.
Give it a few years. Just kidding. Just
No,
kidding. I love it.
One
here
of them,
too.
they've been here for like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, and they grew up where, anyways, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I give Utah a hard time, but I really do like it here.
I love
I
it
do
here.
the
too.
family atmosphere. The people are just friendly.
Yep.
I mean, compared to other places,
Yeah.
Yes.
the only thing I don't like is the weather.
Yep.
Yep.
Just the long winters.
Yes.
The long winters. I actually like the 4 seasons. I really do look
Yes.
forward to the 4
Yeah.
seasons. But when the winters are long, that is the hardest.
Yes.
I agree.
And they are.
I know.
Like
I know.
7 to 8, depending, you know?
If fall would just like last a few months longer, it'd be perfect.
Yes.
You know,
I agree. I know
But-
it gets hard.
it kind of cracked me up. I'm like, why is that? Why is it that we're all like, oh, but Texas sounds amazing. California, you've got the beach.
Right.
Like what? And they're like, no.
No, Utah's the
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah. And a lot of it was people and they feel like there's more to do outdoors.
Yeah.
That's, I was asking them why.
Okay.
And they're like, I'm like, okay, right on. So kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm enjoying those games.
That is
It's
fun.
fun that you guys are
I love
going.
it so much. I've always been a Utes fan. Mark's like mega Utes fan, right?
Yeah.
But being there and just like the camaraderie and there's that stadium is huge.
Yeah.
And there's colleges with like twice that size,
Yeah.
which is blows my mind.
That is.
But you know, it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to cheer for something and
Yeah.
like you're
Yes.
with, like I said, a community of people where you're all
Yeah.
feeling the same and you're high-fiving and you're dancing and it's just
I liked jazz
a
games
good time.
for that reason.
Yes.
But I haven't been to one in a few years and I haven't even been following the jazz for a couple years. So like I don't know. I don't feel like I,
I know.
have that right now.
I know. Yeah. I used to love the jazz too.
Mm-hmm.
But same. It's like when they
When
kind of
there's-
really sucked for a long time. I
Well,
kind of sucked me dry on the joy, you know?
I know. And when they change their whole team, like it's hard to root for players you're like, okay, here we go. We're starting all over
Yep.
again, kind
Yep.
of, you know? So it's hard.
Like you don't feel this connection
Yeah.
too. I know.
I root for Noah's team.
See, that's
Your
good.
kids' team. That
Yes.
is
Yeah.
a good time.
I was telling Matt this last game. It was our team's parents are awesome.
Yeah.
Number one, we come full-fledged. Like our whole sideline is just covered. We've got
Aw.
like quite a few blended families
yeah.
and like both sides come and like so it's just like we are packed because you can only go on one side of the field.
Yes.
So like the coaches and then you've got to be
Yes.
our side is always completely
Full.
packed. And the other sides have always just been like 4 or 5 other people. I'm like, where are your guys' family?
right. They just
I
drop
always
you off
feel-
for a game.
Yeah, I always feel so bad. I'm like, do we need to move some of us over
Like
there?
the other
Right.
team doesn't have all the
No,
What?
they haven't. I mean, like I said, we have some extras. There's like, but it's great, and they're all so supportive. And like this last game, it was actually by the U.
yeah.
Noah kind of whiffed a ball, and you know him, he's in
Hard
his
on
head.
himself.
Yep.
Yes.
So he's got his hands in his head. He's almost in tears. There were so many parents who were like, Noah, you're fine. Like, I'm gonna start. It was so
Aw.
sweet. They were all cheering him on, like, Noah, you head up. you've got this. And then he made one, and everybody like started standing up and cheering from. I was like,
You're like, I don't even have to say anything.
I know.
His parents got
You
my
guys
back.
are so awesome. And from the start, we've done a tunnel for him,
Yeah.
but we let the other team go. Like we
Yeah.
do it at the half line, so the other team comes through first. And it's always like they're all so happy to go through, and then our team. So I'm like,
So you do the tunnel for both teams.
yes,
That's cute.
yes, and we've
that.
actually won every game. There's one game that we were losing, and then they called it. So I'm guessing that would be considered a loss.
Was it like weather? Did
Yeah.
weather or something?
Yeah. So they were up when they called it. So I'm guessing we lost that one, but the other ones we've all won, and we still let the kids go through, and they just look so happy coming through that little tunnel. I'm like, it's just the like simplest, stupidest thing,
Yeah.
It's so true.
but like the faces of all those boys, even our boys, like they love it so much, and the coaches go through.
That's
and,
cute. That's really
but-
cute.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
That's what builds like the morale.
Yes.
And like it makes you feel like you're part of something.
Yes.
You know?
They need that.
So
They
sweet.
do. That is so sweet.
I know.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. When you're in like a sport with your kids, that's it.
I know. It feels
You
like
know?
a youth game, honestly. Like I get so excited to go to his games. And I told Ashley when I got here, they do these recordings where it'll pull out just the highlights of your kid.
Yeah.
You know? And I have been waiting all day to see Noah's dang goal again. Because, you're sitting, you're on the sidelines. Like, I knew that it was him,
Right.
but I didn't really, like, fully get to see it because there's a lot of defenders.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see it so bad. And the cute lady that is in charge of it, she's like, we haven't even uploaded it yet. I'm so sorry. I was like, I seriously have been checking my email all day.
Yeah.
I
Where
won't
is
tell anybody that.
Where
but
is it?
It's not public
it's just
now
so
or anything.
fun.
right. Just kidding.
Yeah. Don't tell her.
That is so fun. I love that. I think it's awesome.
They're just awesome.
I hope Mark. I hope Mark gets into baseball or soccer or something. No, Rock.
Yes.
He keeps talking about baseball, but like I crave that.
Yeah.
I think that's so fun.
And I mean, the girls are both in soccer too, but there's something. It's just that
the
step, the competitive.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
Yeah.
My girls too.
Because I guess you don't want to get that into it when it's just rec. They're just doing it for fun, which comp is too, but there's just that next
different.
level. Yeah.
Yes. It's
I
different.
don't know.
When their talent's a little
Mhm. More developed.
more developed.
Yep.
and
They're-
yes,
It's actually
it is more
soccer
competitive.
game.
Yeah. Yeah, like
not just a
all
little
of them.
clump.
Yeah.
just running and trying to kick the ball, you know?
When Jackie used to play soccer, he would wrestle with another kid on the team. They would just be out there like tackling
Wrestling.
each other, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, why are we even here?"
Should put him on hockey. Put him
I
in
know
hockey.
something. Well, he's in karate.
At
so that's
Lucy's
true.
That's true.
game, so kindergartners,
Yeah.
I show up. I am the only parent there. And there's 4 kids out there. So 2 of them are the coach's kids. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And there's Lucy and there's this other kid. And I'm not seeing his mom anywhere. I was like, this is kind of weird. And he's one of those kids, even during practice, he just wanders, right? So they're in the middle of the game. And luckily, Noah had Van over at the playground. So I was able to, but he just wanders away. And the coach is looking at me. I'm looking at him. He's like, hey, I don't know where his mom is. I was like, okay, I'll follow him. He goes out to the parking lot. I'm just kind of like
What?
hovering. I was like, dude, let's go back to the game. He's like, nah, like my mom's in her car and she won't come out. So he goes to this black minivan. I mean, we're in Utah.
Yes.
Lots of black
Lots of
minivans.
Lots of
He
minivans.
opens the door. It opens. He goes in and I'm like, I don't see anybody in there. So he comes back out. As he's walking out, his mom pulls up in a black minivan.
He got in someone else's van.
Oh my.
It just opened right up.
Oh no.
I mean, it was the exact same black minivan. And I was like,
What
his
is his-
mom's like, what are you doing? I was like, I just kind of like was standing there awkwardly. I was like, I don't know. I'm going to
Do I
walk
stand
away
here?
now because
He's your
you're,
responsibility.
yeah.
Right. You're like, so you've got your kid
But I guess
now,
she was in
or-
charge of snacks, didn't have them.
Oh.
So dropped him off and went to get snacks.
Oh.
But should have said something like, "Hey, I'm just gonna like,
Right.
I need to run and get
Yeah.
snacks, or
Right.
I'm gonna be late.
Right.
Take your kid with you." I don't
That's
know.
kinda
That's
shocked.
Luckily,
I was
you
just
and
like-
the coach were willing to watch him.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Right.
it's not like this is an uncommon thing for this kid too.
To wander.
To just like leave. Like even while his parents are there, he'll just walk off the field in the middle of the game.
Oh,
Like not called off the field, just like
Yeah.
And his mom's always like, you're supposed to go back in. And then somebody will
Right.
go like substitute for him. And then he gets all mad that.
And
And I mean, it's not like walking off to say hi. It's walking off, sitting down,
yeah,
taking a drink, talking. And I'm like,
Oh my word.
that's pretty funny.
Like, kid.
yeah.
He's like defending the ball. He's like, I'm actually thirsty.
Yeah.
So
Parched.
go ahead and head toward that goal, man. I'm going to go get a drink.
I was just like, what is happening right now?
That is weird and funny.
Yeah.
You know what I
Kindergarten.
mean?
So lock your cars if you got
Oh,
a minivan.
Lucy's
Yeah.
team?
Yes.
Okay, I thought this was Noah's team.
No.
Okay.
This was Lucy's little kindergartners.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny though.
It's wild.
Yeah. Kids, man. Other people's kids, you know?
Yeah. Not any of ours.
No, never.
Yeah, my kid
Oh
would
my
never do
gosh.
that.
No.
Oh.
Jack was funny today over at our house.
Yeah. Ava asked if she could go in. I was like,
Yes.
you can go in, but only if they're okay with it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, they just cleaned. You guys just cleaned your house yesterday.
honestly, I actually love it when people come over when it's clean. It's
Okay.
like,
It's like,
I
hey, it
feel better.
sometimes looks like this.
right, like look, I do clean my house. Isn't
Mine's
this nice?
never.
Look how pretty it is.
lately doesn't
You know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's
I know.
like,
We
okay.
went to town. Mark's like,
No.
I hate weekends when we do this. I'm like, well, we hardly do it. I'm like, not on a full weekend. We clean, but you know what I mean?
Yes.
We never like deep.
guys
This
did-
is fall cleanup, honey. We don't do this all the time.
I need to fall clean.
Felt real good.
Yeah.
It really
It
did.
looked good.
I
It
know.
was a lot of work, but it felt good.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. When Jack came over.
Yeah.
Sorry.
no. So I was like just decorating Halloween. All of a sudden, he's just following me, and I was like, maybe he's just going to the same room. I'm like getting stuff out, and he's still following me.
Like a mini Fozzie.
It was so funny. Like
Yeah.
instead of just giggling, I'm like, maybe he just wants to see what I'm doing. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
buddy. He's just still following me. And then finally he goes, can I play your Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
I was
Just
like,
waiting for
surprise,
that right
surprise.
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, no, bud. I'm like,
Yeah.
'cause there's not enough for everybody to play.
Right.
And because there was
He'd played enough
Ava,
over here.
Jack, Noah was over,
Mhm.
Freya, Rock. And I was like, not right now. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I've been playing all day. You know, it's fine. I was like, I know, but we're not going to play it right
He
now.
played Switch all day.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
he said.
yeah. They were playing Mario Party.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's cute.
And they have fun, and they were playing, but then they'd fight, and I was like, "You're done." I was like, "I seriously woke up to you guys fighting, and then you're fighting again, and we're done. We're done."
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Break time.
I
No.
got a I hate you today from
Oh,
Lucy.
no.
Mhm.
What did you do?
Screamed out
Yeah.
the door
How dare you?
as I was like trying to push her in the door. And by push her, she had fallen on the ground dramatically, and I just
Uh huh.
pushed her with my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just
trying to close the
Yeah,
door.
you're like, come on.
Yeah.
Gotta shut the door before you scream, I hate you.
Right.
She was being a little turd to Rock.
Really?
Yes. Oh, she was being such a little shit. I was like, you are mean.
We were done.
But first, Van and her had a soccer ball,
Yeah.
and she wouldn't share it at all.
Okay.
And he was like, Lucy won't share. I was like, okay, but just go get your own soccer ball because I'm just not even.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not even going
Just
to
get
try and
your own.
make. Yeah. And then she had Zeta's pink little trike.
Yeah.
And Rock was like, that's mine. He's like, you have your own. And she's like, I can't drive that one or something. She just kept like snapping back. I was like, Lucy, that's not yours. Like, get off of it. So she gets off of it, pushes it over, and says, here. Like, pushes it all the way
Right.
over.
Right.
And I was
So
like,
sassy.
no.
Yeah.
I was like, you say sorry. And she's looking at me. Like, you say sorry, you're going in.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you're going in. I'll say sorry, I'll say sorry, I'll say sorry. I was like, no, you're too late.
You had your
I
chance.
hate you.
Yep.
Thank
Parenting
you.
win.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah. Talking about being dramatic, I barely nudged Jack. I was rolling up my it's a yoga mat, but I use it on the floor when I work out because
Yeah.
it's the only padding we have down here. Anyway, I was rolling it up and I just on his bum and he like fell down on the laundry room floor and he was like, did you even touch him with it? And I was like, barely. I was like, yeah, this is my
Flopping.
life. Yeah. He just like, oh, you got me. I was like, dude, really? Like,
It's
oh my gosh, yes.
Oh.
Well, I was mad because I did his laundry and right now I'm not folding any of it. I'm putting it in their basket. As I pull it out, I sort it into their baskets and then they are supposed to go fold it, put
Yeah.
it away, whatever, right?
Yes.
Well, he finally took his basket upstairs, but instead of putting any of it away, he just put his dirty clothes on top. So now he has no clean underwear.
Oh.
Another thing. And I was like, hey, buddy, so you
Sneaky.
just made double the work for me. Now I'm washing your clothes again.
Yeah.
And I said, that's not okay. Like, now you don't have any. Anyway, and he's like, oh, I forgot. I thought I did. I was like, no, you didn't. Don't make up stories. Don't tell me a lie.
Right.
Just say, yeah, I did that because I was feeling lazy. I didn't want to do it. Like, at least own up to it.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, made me really angry.
Stinks.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
We went through a whole new, we have done this multiple times where you start a new routine and they do really
Yes.
good and you try and keep it up and then it fails. I had
Yep.
those little cute chore charts.
Yeah, I
Yes.
got those too.
Right. And then
Yes.
school started and everything went out the window.
Yep.
It's so hard for me to be on their case so much after school.
Yep.
Same.
So I'm like, I want them to be kids, but then again, they still need to be responsible
I know.
and just not leave everything everywhere.
Yep.
So we did the chore chart again. I wrote everything in, just like stuff they can do. There's 3 or 4 things they could do before school, and then 5 things after school.
Yep.
Super simple things.
Yeah.
Before you can play, watch a show, do anything else, you've got to do these things. And sweet Noah was like, Mom, thanks for the chores.
What?
I was like, really? He's like, well, no, not really.
Thanks for the
But he was
chores.
being genuine.
Yes.
Like,
And then he stopped to think about it. I was like,
yeah,
actually,
he's like, wait.
It's like, well,
I don't know. But I was telling you guys earlier, he's starting to just be aware of everything. He
Yeah.
always has been. He's been just kind of an old soul. He's super empathetic
Intuitive,
towards
yeah.
people. But we were just sitting at the table having dinner, and I was just kind of trying to our family meeting.
Mhm.
yes.
It wasn't. I didn't call a meeting or anything, but I was like, hey, so Lucy, Emmy have games on Thursday. Noah also has practice on Thursday. You might also have basketball practice on Thursday. I think you're supposed to start this week, but they haven't told us Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was like, no,
my
you have a
word.
soccer game on Saturday. The girls have practice on Tuesday. I'm just trying to go through
Holy.
all of the stuff. And he looks at me. He's like, do you like being this busy? I was like,
Right?
Yeah.
well, I was like, well, yeah, I'd rather be busy and have you guys doing things you liked
Yeah.
Yes.
rather than sitting there and moping around the house. And he's like, okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh.
You're really sweet.
Oh. Like, honestly, no.
Yeah.
But for you, I'll do anything.
know.
Right? That's totally
Exactly.
so true. Mark and I had this conversation just the other day. I was like, I will tough it out for my kids. Like, that's just who we are. I'll
Yeah.
tough it out for them.
You
know?
Figure it out.
Or
Yeah.
figure it out, Luckily, we're not to that level of busy with all the extracurriculars, but
I would
holy,
go crazy.
makes my brain hurt thinking about that.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Tuesdays are always crazy because their practices start at the same time. But I'm good at knowing that one coach is always there before because he coaches something before. So I drop her off, make sure she's with the coach,
Right.
take off to Lucy's.
Wandering off.
Yeah, wandering off. She's not wandering
Yeah.
off. But
a
then
lot.
I stay at Lucy's because
Yes.
she's a kindergartner and she would wander off.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then at Lucy's, her team, it's just a spectacle.
I saw she had mixed matched socks.
Oh,
on
always.
yeah, I did
That's, yeah. My
Has
coach
he-
loves
Has
that.
he accepted it or is he still?
No, but
It's just too bad.
just all
Yep.
the whole dynamic of the team. There was this other kid that struggles with practice and doing anything, honestly. And he kept running off, and his dad was full on yelling at him in front of all of us.
kindergarten.
Oh my
Like, come
People are
on.
so mean.
And I think I'm pretty sure he has some special needs. And I was just like,
Aw.
this is so awkward
Yeah.
to sit here and watch.
Right.
You can't do anything about
No.
it. You're not. I mean,
even though you want to.
yes,
Yeah.
if it got further, yes, you would do
You're
something.
right.
But
Right.
Lucy kicked the ball past them, and she would not go get.
She
The ball.
She was scared of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they were
Sad.
both of them. They were both. He was just both there, just screaming in front of everybody.
Yeah, no, that's
that breaks my
awkward.
heart. What does the kid do?
Oh, I feel like he just doesn't care.
He's
Well,
like, this
good.
is my life.
Yeah.
The thing that scares me more is if he's willing to do that out in
I
public, what does he
know.
do in private?
Same.
I know.
Because usually more people
Yep.
people are more brave in private.
Yep. That's exact. It crosses my mind every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like that lady at the gym.
Yeah.
Praise
yeah.
gymnastics,
Yep.
you know.
Ooh.
But my blood starts to boil.
I know.
I'm obviously got to keep my cool, and I do. But inside, I'm like,
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I think I just like list the whole time.
Mhm.
And the coach after was like, "Oh, that kind of made practice hard."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sure did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good grief.
I wonder if as a coach you could be like, hey, like,
It's fine.
don't
Yeah.
worry, man. I'll get him. I know,
Yeah.
like you're still the parent, so it's
Right.
like, but
First of all, this
Why
is
do we
just
gotta
rec.
yell?
It's
Come
just for
on.
fun.
They're kindergartners.
and
They're-
what is
they're
that?
5.
Yeah. What is the yelling gonna do?
Yeah, nothing.
It's just gonna upset them.
Yeah, it's not gonna make me want to try harder.
Hell no.
Also, I got a lot today.
I like it.
Coach pulls out like one of those game
Oh, no.
boards,
Oh,
like
Stop
play
it.
boards with the magnets
and
at the
O's and-
games.
oh my god.
I was like, sitting there, I was like,
Yeah. Did you?
I tried to, but I was so close. I was so close to him. I was like, I can't do it. It was at the game. And I was sitting right there. I was just like,
Oh my gosh. That's a lot.
With the 5-year-olds?
yes.
Oh, was he showing him the game board?
He was trying
Oh,
to
boy.
get them to do some plays.
I guess the visual learners, maybe.
I guess
I don't
so.
know.
I don't know.
Hey, wait. Can we talk about your guys' modeling career or no?
Oh, I have something launching soon,
Yes.
and we had a photo shoot for it. It was so much fun.
It was so fun. It was a really good time. I couldn't
looked
stop
amazing.
laughing.
Other
I
than
specifically at her and Matt in a good way because they really did crush it.
I know.
But
Well,
like
she
it
showed
was
me,
hilarious.
she showed me some videos like those glasses, and like
Right?
his faces. I was like,
Same. I'm all. Was Matt a model in his past life?
I
or
needed to
what's
watch
going on?
over the video. The one I didn't do clips of that one. The one with the like sweater over us because I remember
Oh,
you
yeah.
laughing so
So
hard.
hard.
And Matt commented on. I need to watch the video to see if it was like shaking. So you're trying to-
I could not stop, and I literally had to keep looking away because I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to mess this up. Like I was almost cry laughing. I could not stop.
So
He did this like mouth drop.
he did good. He did so good.
Thinking about
professional.
Seriously,
he looks
like
at
his
the picture, and then he looks at the camera.
He just did it.
just did it. He did the face.
I was like, what?
It's his past
Oh,
life. He was
it is.
a male model. I'm sure of it.
You were amazing too, though. Serious.
I'm
The whole
still
thing was a
sore
good
from
time.
it.
Are you
So
from the movie? Oh yeah,
multiple.
lots of movements.
The premise of the shoot was taking, like some of the modeling poses they do is just so absurd.
Yes,
And so we were recreating those pictures
yes,
as best we could.
yes.
But some of the things they had me do, and I was like, you guys, they were young. I was like, you guys remember that I'm not
Right.
this young.
We've carried a few kids.
Yeah.
We're a little older. They're like, who can do a back bend? And we both try to do a back bend, and I like could not get my head off the ground
That's how I
in the
am.
back bend position. And Molly pushes up. I'm all, whoa, like
I'm sitting there, I was like, oh, Tara could do that. I was like, there's no way. And I was like, I'll
Nope.
do one with you just, to
Yeah.
commiserate. And just that I just all of a sudden I was like,
pushed
oh.
up.
But it hurt.
Yeah.
My back does not bend that way.
No.
And then they kept trying to get a picture, and my body. That's why I wanted
My
you to
arch.
do.
Like I was like, do you want me to scoot under? Because I definitely can't see.
That's
you.
why I wanted her to do the back bend, because I was like, there's more body
More
to
arch-ish.
frame something. Where I'm like, Tara's trying to like
Sneak under. I'm all,
pose under.
because
Oh
my pose,
gosh.
I was not supposed to be underneath. So I was
Yes.
like, do you want me to stay here or?
I can see her.
I love it so much.
So finally she snuck under me and I fell on her because I was like, I
Yes.
can't hold this any longer.
100% got squished.
under
was
the
great.
bridge.
That was great.
That's awesome.
It was a fun time.
It
That's
was.
going to be really cool when you
Yeah.
officially
I know.
announce
I'm
it all.
excited to see like the
Yeah.
official stuff.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yes.
I have a newfound respect for models that do that all the
Oh
time.
my gosh.
Because we were sweating.
I was sweating so bad.
Oh my hell. I was like, where's the air conditioning
so
in
bad.
this place?
I had those fake leather pants on.
Oh, yeah, sticky.
I had to like peel them off.
Yeah.
Everything. And when we changed sweaters, I was like, are you guys going to wash these? Because
What are you
not
doing?
selling
yeah, they're definitely wet.
You made bracelets.
That'll be fun. I know.
Bracelets.
Yeah, look how cute they are.
Yeah, look at Tara's.
I took mine out to work
Tiara.
out and I forgot to put it back on.
Says the circle.
They are fun. For all of us and our husbands.
Yep.
and-
This is before our tattoos.
right?
Yeah.
So we're going to get around our eye. We're just going to circle one
Circle.
eye.
Looks so cute.
So cute. They are fun though.
Is that where you're getting on your
I
hand?
don't know. Maybe.
I can't
What was
decide.
it?
My wrist, the little circle.
We talked about just like a little
Oh,
hollow,
Just a
like a
circle.
tiny little
Yes,
hollow circle
tiny.
somewhere.
Like the cute little thin
Yeah.
Yep.
little
Like the
tattoos
fine
people
line
get.
tattoos.
Somewhere.
a
I don't know
fine line,
where.
I don't either.
Gotta figure out where.
Yeah. I was thinking like around my butthole or something
Yeah.
like that.
That'd be a perfect place.
Right?
Really
Be
cute.
nice.
When you sun it, it'll like leave a tan line.
Maybe.
No.
Nope.
I know.
I don't think
Nope.
so.
No, that doesn't work.
No.
Shit, I had something that came to my mind and now it slipped.
I was actually thinking of something for you and I forgot. Oh, your tummy.
oh, my treatment?
Yeah.
That
How
was
was that?
awesome. What is it called?
Not
Body
Ultimate
contouring.
contouring.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ultimate contouring.
Okay.
That I'm still blown away. Like it's
Yeah.
still, I can still see the results. I went to Kira and Jake watched my kids while I went,
Nice.
and I went there straight after, and Kira was like, "Whoa, it looks tighter." I'm like, "I know." Anyways, it's ultimate contouring. Molly, you've done it. It's
Yes.
where they use sound waves. There's no heat. There's no cold. It's legit painless. As
Yeah.
crazy as that sounds, it is absolutely painless. It's like an ultrasound, like when you go get your baby checked, and they just put some warm lotion on and rub this ultrasound on both sides of your stomach, 20 minutes each. You can do any area that has body fat you want to get rid of.
That's
They
crazy.
even do chins. We talked about the chin.
What?
I know.
That one I feel like might get a little sensitive.
You think? The
After
machine-
rubbing it for a while, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
I tried my thighs there once,
Did you?
and it didn't do as much as the tummy. But I think I have, you have more in the tummy
Yes.
than
Yes.
the thigh. So
True.
I don't know.
Well, and I know she says everyone at least does 2 or more. She's
Yeah.
like, the first treatment you'll be wowed, but the second treatment is when you're really,
See it?
yes. And she asked me to come back. I'm already scheduled to come back.
There
Look at
you
that.
go.
I'm so excited.
I love it.
So I know. I didn't know treatments like that were out there.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to, well, okay, I've heard of body contouring, of course. I didn't totally understand it though, and like where it would go. And it's just, a lot of it's really expensive.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I just
yeah.
didn't even have it on my docket, but I'm really impressed with what I saw, and I'm excited to see more.
Yeah.
And this place in particular, it's actually more affordable than some other body contouring. And yeah, I'm a believer. We'll see how it keeps going, but that was really cool.
That's awesome.
Super cool experience.
I like it.
Yay.
I treated myself yesterday.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I bought an electric bike.
Oh,
My new vehicle.
That's a really good treat.
Oh, I'm so
Are
excited.
you excited?
I wanted it all day today. But it has a little seat on the back so my kids can sit on there, hold on. They have like little pegs, like the seat, the wheels guarded
Yeah.
so they can't get anything. And then my trailer can go on it. And then I got another like a baby seat that can go on the back of it too. So if I just have Van, I can put him on the baby seat on the back.
Yeah.
If I have Van and Lucy, I could put him on the trailer and she can just sit on it.
That's
That's going to be
awesome.
fun.
Yes, I tried
It-
one. So there's one that's even bigger, and you could put 2 kids on at a time. So I was test riding them. I was like, it was a beast. And like when the girls were both on it,
Yeah.
of course it's electric, so it's not like it's hard
To get
propel
speed.
yourself. Yes,
Right.
but like every little move they did, I felt like I was like,
Yeah.
and then like if I stopped, I was like so heavy, I felt like we were just gonna.
Yeah.
Oh. So you
So
probably
I
have to
went-
kind of slow down like
Yes.
a car.
I was like, that would be nice because like they can get, it's like a cage around them. So they can hold on to the cage and
Oh.
they have little pegs. You can get like a sunroof for them, like a little tent,
Dude.
all sorts of things. But I was like, it was so hard to maneuver compared to the smaller
The
Yeah.
one.
smaller one.
Yes.
That makes sense.
And I was
Yeah.
like, Lucy, I think will be riding her bike most of the time unless we do bigger ones.
Right.
And so I was like, if I can put her on there and put van in the trailer that we already have, which the guy's like, yeah, that works. It's like, sold.
That's
Done.
amazing.
Those things are
Excited.
cool.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like test driving, I was like, this is, the only part I hated was I had to go through like a DI parking lot.
Oh.
And I was just anxious. I was
Yes.
anxious to do it anyway.
Yes.
Right.
I'm like, these aren't my bikes. There's people
Yeah.
everywhere.
Right.
And
I have my
random
kids on the
cars.
back.
Yeah.
Like, hi.
Yeah. Make me nervous.
Yeah.
too.
So then the parking lot, I was like
Yeah.
Like the people that were in the parking lot.
the drivers. in
Yeah. The
parking
lot.
line.
Yeah.
The line of people.
And yeah.
That makes sense.
So yeah.
When do you get it?
That'll be so fun.
They said it'd take a week to build. I paid for it to build it because I was like, that's
No.
just
100%.
yeah.
Yes. Do they go up to 20 or 40?
I think mine was like, I think it's 20.
20.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's freaking fast.
Yeah.
We rented one when we went to Bear Lake over the summer when we did our bike ride. And Mark was like, do you want one? I was like, no, I'm going to cycle. I'm going to get an exercise in. But I tried the electric bike because he pulled our two littles in the trailer. Dude, those propel like fast. I was like, whoa, whoa. You know, like
Yeah.
they fly.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
awesome.
fun because like I put it in like there's modes. You know, there was like a 0 through 5, and 0 was like
Yes.
no assistant. 1 was I felt like if I moved it further than 1, I was literally doing nothing.
Yep.
I was like, well, I want to still do something,
Right.
so I kept it at a 1. But I mean, you can
Yeah.
kick out. Oh,
Totally.
it's so fun.
It is insane.
So yeah,
It's like a little kind of like, well, probably not like a motorcycle, but
no,
you feel real fast
you
on it.
do.
I'll take
That'll
one.
be fun.
Yeah. So eventually, we want to get one for Matt too. So
But he's going to have to wait. He's going
He's
to
gonna have to
cycle
wait.
that shit for a
Yeah.
minute.
yeah.
Right.
Well, I
Deal
mean,
with
I
it.
didn't
You'll
get
be
it at the most convenient time since, you know, winter's right
Yeah.
around the corner.
Yes.
But
Perfect.
You might get some good fall rides, though.
yeah,
You know?
I've been eyeing them for a while and looking at the website. And then we were down in Salt Lake for the game. So I was like, let's go test it out. And once I tested, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
sold. Yes, I'll
Nice.
take it.
I think it's
So
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. We went to, I don't know why. This is another one of those stories where I was laughing so hard I was crying. Might not even be that funny when I tell you guys. But we're at Mark's coworker's house, right? A buddy. And I met them a couple times now. So they invited us over to watch the Utes game.
Yeah.
And they're super cool, just like ultimate hosts. Like he was like making us pina coladas, and like he made these amazing wings, chicken wings. Like some were spicy, some were mild for the kid. I was like, you guys are really good at hosting like this. He set up a TV outside, and then when it got dark, we went inside. I was like, this is like a whole freaking gig. It was so much fun. But one of his other buddies that came brought his 5-year-old, and he was the cutest freaking kid. He was just a cute little chunky monkey, and like so sweet. And like when he told stories, you just couldn't wait to hear what he said. You know what I mean? Just one of those kids where you're like, oh, what is he going to say next? His dad was telling us a story on how there's this neighbor that's like super loud. He's like, he's all, you know, he's one of those guys, I'm super into music, you know, like I really like my music. And he's like, it'll be like midnight and it's blasting because he's invested in these huge speakers. He's like, he's so loud, and I keep asking him to turn it down, man. Like, just not past 10, please, you know? It's a work night. Or his kid chimes in.
Oh no.
He goes, yeah, my dad called the cops on him like 6 times.
Oh my.
And his dad's like, nudging him. He's like, yeah. And then he kind of yelled at him, and like the kid's just
He's like,
full on
Blasted him.
ratting him.
I love that.
You and me, that shit. I'm like, I'm losing it. I'm on the
Yeah.
couch just crying. And he's like, damn it, he always does this to me. He was loving too. His dad has like an Adam
It's
Sandler vibe to him too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, he is funny.
Yeah.
I was crying. Like, Mark and I went home, and we were Mark was just talking to me, and then randomly I just
Start
lost it
thinking
again.
about
And I'm crying in bed. Like,
I love that kind of stuff.
right?
Oh
And
my
this other
gosh.
thing he said, then we just all got on these stories. I'm all, dude, that's kids. Like
Yeah.
there's no secrets with kids, man.
No.
They will straight throw you to the curb.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
He said that they're like oh shit family like us.
Yeah.
And he's like, I said, oh shit, like at dinner or something, I dropped something. And he goes, what was his kid's name? Gosh, I can't remember. He said, oh, that's it. Grandma said shit twice today. Mom said shit. Now my dad's saying shit. What's happening in this
He
family?
was like losing it.
That's
It's just
adorable.
one of the, that
my
kid,
gosh.
man, I just want to take him home. I'm
Yeah.
like, you are so funny and adorable.
What's happening in this family?
See, I get embarrassed. That's the thing, like way too easily. So if my kids start tattling on me, I feel like
Right? Stop it.
we're gonna go.
Well, they're so dang
Party's over.
smart.
I know.
They hear way
They
more
just
than
do
you
it.
think
I
they
know.
do.
They pretend they're not listening, but they are.
Yes, I know. Rock's on this like thing where if he's talking to me,
Yeah.
he wants me to look him in the eye all the
so
time.
he knows you're listening.
All the time. Like I'll be doing the dishes. I'll be like, yeah, bud. And I'll like look at him. Yeah, bud. And then I'll just go back to doing the dishes as he starts to talk. He'll, Mom, look at me. Look me in my eyes. He'll start getting really upset. I'm like,
okay.
okay, bud. I promise I'm listening. Okay, I'll look at you. So I just seriously have to sit there and look at him. And he's totally at that stage where he'll do so this one time I went and I went there and you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
where it takes forever to spit
Yeah.
it out.
And
So
you'd
I'm
be
like,
a patient person to
Yeah.
listen.
really? Really?
Well,
Anyways.
Matthew still does that sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, I walked in today just to ask a question. He started telling me about this plane he has on this thing. And I was like,
It's funny.
Okay.
On the game.
It's like, please, just, I don't
You're like,
even
I'm
care.
so excited to hear about
Oh my
this.
gosh. And then he had to show me a video of it landing. And I was like, whoa.
You're like, dope, dude. You're a pilot now.
Oh.
Kids, man.
We spent all day in the theater room. Well, I did. I watched all of Rebels. I finished Rebels.
Okay.
I think
Mark
I finished.
added me to that text.
I know
because
I
I've
didn't
been
know-
watching
I
a
didn't
lot
know
of
you
it.
had been watching it.
I haven't seen all of it.
Okay.
I've seen chunks of each
Okay.
season.
See, I was like,
And I knew about Kanan.
Okay.
And it crushed me too.
yes. See, I didn't know who'd seen it. I didn't want to give anything away.
Right.
So I was like,
No, I know.
Yes.
Marcel, I'm adding you to this. 'cause
Yes.
He's all, Ashley was really sad too. I'm all about what? And he told me, I'm like, I know.
I know. It's the worst.
Yes,
worst.
so bad.
I know.
So bad, right?
Molly's
I
the
hated
ultimate
it.
Star
Molly
Wars
hasn't
fan.
been able to sleep
Yeah.
I know.
for days.
Still
So
emotional.
We're all really big Star Wars families over here.
Yes.
Molly
You're, I don't know
specifically.
what's wrong with you, Molly? You got to
I
get
know.
on that.
I am
Well-
literally the only one.
Yeah. So then I binge
Are you?
watched.
I don't know.
In your
Is
family?
Kim into it?
I don't think Kim or Cody are.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
But then I'm up to date on Ahsoka now too.
Mm-hmm.
But John was like, I started to watch Ahsoka. I watched, I think the first first 3, but I was sick. I think Matt came over and watched 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when I was sick and I sat in the back and I don't even remember 3. Like, I think I was so tired and not feeling well
Oh.
that I don't even remember. Anyway.
You're just out.
Yeah. So anyway, so I started again at 1 and watched them all through because John was like, you really should watch Rebels. It will make a lot more sense to you. And it
does.
totally does.
It does.
So now I'm like, oh yay! Like I love it so much.
Me too.
I feel
Even
like
the
a
chunks
total
I
nerd.
watched, I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yes, yeah. So it's
Mhm.
really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was gonna text in that thread today that I'm like 100% up to date, but then I forgot. So anyway,
I do love
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
yeah, it's so
and
good. She's so cool.
Hera. I love Hera.
So good.
Oh,
Sabine is a
anyways,
BA.
Sabine's a badass.
Mhm.
Mark has said though, he's like, Sabine, I feel like is way more badass than Rebels. But maybe
Yeah,
I don't know.
Still want to give it some time.
me too. That's what I said. I'm like, I feel
Ahsoka.
like it's too soon.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyways, really
we'll-
fun topic.
It is. We also
If you're
watched
Star Wars fan.
the Ninja
Mutant
Turtle
Ninja
movie.
Turtle?
Yeah.
The new one?
As
How
a
is
family
it?
today. We really liked it. It was pretty fun.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we hadn't either. So it was fun. Look at us and all
Good.
these updates.
I know. Did we get it all out?
I don't
I think
know.
so.
Is that everything?
Less than 90 days from my surgery, guys.
Oh my word.
I started to work out a little more, this week.
How'd it feel?
My whole body's sore. I don't even feel the golfing from yesterday. I'm just sore all over still.
Oh, that's probably adding to my soreness.
Oh, are you?
I think I was
John-
sore, and then we were golfing. I forget that when you golf for the first time, you
Yeah. So,
Girl bleeds,
Oh yes.
ma'am.
And then
so Friday night, we were sitting. Remember, we yelled at you when you were leaving.
Yes.
So we're sitting out in their yard, like for a few hours, and Lucy started doing these little things. She would like do like 3 moves, and she was like, "Hey, Mom, I want you to do it." So Molly would start, and then she'd ask all of us to do it. So all of us got up and did. Like one was like the first one was a cartwheel, somersault, kick with but clap under your knee or
legs.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of us did it, but then there was one towards the end, and they would lay on their back but flip their legs up over their head. So they
just
were
so easily.
just like trump, like literally folded in half.
Looked kind of inappropriate.
It
like,
did.
Think of
Your
like
butt
a
in the
man
air.
trying to get
Yes.
his own thing.
Yes,
Still
that's
butthole in the air, pretty much.
or pleasuring
or-
himself.
oh.
Yeah.
Thing to the mouth.
Yes.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's what it is. Your
Oh,
legs up over your head. So she wanted everyone to try it. John gets out there to try it and immediately goes, "Oh!"
My neck.
and ends up doing like a somersault. The
Oh
next
my God.
Saturday morning, he couldn't even turn his head left. He was like, "Nope." So like,
I
even
think
last,
I broke my neck.
Why is it always John?
it's always
Why
John.
is it always John?
Why is it always John? Yeah,
That is so funny.
it's getting better. It was
good.
better by last night.
I'm surprised he
That's
golfed.
good.
But when he
Like,
turned,
tweaked
was
it?
like, yes, he
Oh,
could turn right, but then
no.
left. He was like, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, it was so funny.
He's like, damn you, Lucy.
Yeah, but they all tried cartwheels. Matt did a pretty good cartwheel.
Mhm.
Really?
JY really tried.
Yeah. How do you look?
I think we've got video of it somewhere.
We
Did you?
do.
Yeah. Also, JY got a new job.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's kind of a big one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is he excited to?
I think
Be
he's doing
back?
okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. His first day, he flew out. His plane left at 5 something in the morning. So he was gone all day Wednesday.
Flew out. What?
He was in Dallas.
I didn't even know.
You did it?
No.
Didn't we
Wednesday-
talk, didn't we
Wednesday
talk
morning.
about it? I thought we talked about it.
Did we?
I don't know. I think you talked
remember.
to me about it on with my nails.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, he was gone Wednesday, and then he came back late Thursday night.
So it was quick.
So
So it's here. Did you just have a
Yes.
meeting or something?
So at the end of the year, they go out and visit like some of the areas.
Gotcha.
So then Friday was his first day in office, and he was there for a long time. And I was like, "When are you coming home?" Because I hadn't seen him for 2 days already. Remember, I
Right.
didn't want to record Thursday because
Oh,
I
that's
said
right.
because he was out of town and I didn't want to.
Mhm.
He was home finally.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's crazy. I think it's okay. I think things are going well. We'll see. Give it some time.
It's like new.
Yeah.
But the same
Yeah.
ish.
Yep, he's doing the same job plus a little bit more than he did. He's back at a company he was at before. So
Right.
we'll see what
That's
happens.
cool.
Also, we have an opportunity to go to Hawaii, but
What?
if I'll be able to go is the question.
When is that?
It's at the end of February.
Oh yeah.
So
Your surgery's in December.
the end of December. So I'll be like 2 months,
You might
8
be.
weeks. Do you think they'll let me fly and stuff?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I mean, it's a big
Yeah.
surgery. I
Yeah.
do feel like 2 months though post-op, you're in a much better place.
Maybe. I know it's 6 weeks before you can like go into water, like big
Because
bodies
they worry
of
about
water.
infection and stuff. Makes sense.
So depending on my healing and stuff like that. Anyway, I'll have to talk to him.
With his job though,
Mm-hmm.
that's so cool.
I've always done Mexico in the past.
That's cool. Yeah, Mark's job had a party at the school, and we got to go and like eat food and play games.
We're going to Hawaii in 12 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to
Yeah, my family.
the Costco
Yeah.
to go shop and stuff and buy food.
I'm actually kind of not excited about it. I'm not going to lie.
No. Is it just because it's stressful traveling?
Yes, and it's just
The
like
time.
the dynamic of it. Hawaii right now, where we're going,
Yeah,
not great. I just don't feel wonderful about being there.
Do you know what I keep hearing? They
Mm.
need the tourists,
I
though.
know. I keep
That's what I was
hearing, but I
saying.
keep hearing both sides,
I
and
know.
I don't know.
I think
like-
just don't like scuba dive in that area,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know. But I do think they need
They need the money.
Those small businesses over there need you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
Just go. Just
I
go
mean,
spend
we're
lots of
going.
money.
I don't think I really have an option,
it's
but
happening.
yeah.
I mean, you can donate your tickets.
Yeah.
I know people.
I know people.
I'm kidding.
Sure, you
I'm
have the same
not.
name.
Just kidding. What?
Right? Right?
Yes.
Look the same, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dye my hair.
Sure. Me too. Kim did my hair
Oh,
recently.
Yeah, it looks cute. I
It
like
does.
it.
I
Good
really
job.
like the
You?
highlights.
Mhm.
Me
Mhm.
too. We'll see if it Sometimes that glow, just kind of flows into the blonde. So like my grays were so like just even a peak of them, they were just like, ah,
Yeah. I feel like if you have darker hair, sometimes that's
That's what it does. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Should we get started?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
read some.
All right. Oh, I feel like we know this one. The small intestine is bigger than the large intestine
I don't know that I did know that.
I don't
Really?
know if I
Yeah.
knew that either.
because the large intestine runs on the outside.
Is it just bigger in diameter?
It's like this. Like this is the large
Oh, yes. Okay.
and this is the small.
Oh, okay. Well, didn't you start nursing school or something like that? Didn't you do something?
Yeah, I was doing my prereqs and
Oh, yeah.
CNA and all that jazz.
See, you knew that from
Yeah,
that. That's
I
why.
did,
That's
yeah.
why we didn't know.
We talked a lot about the intestines in those
Yeah.
classes.
You totally did.
90% of U.S. money has cocaine on it.
Wow.
That is a high percentage.
Yeah, that's
a very high
insane.
percentage.
9 out of 10 of our bills have a trace of cocaine.
Gross.
I dare you to smell it next time. No, I'm just kidding.
Look
That is, you know how crazy that is? That's
It's a lot.
drug money, man.
Literally.
Tells you how big
Cocaine is.
cartel.
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 Yeah. I guess.
Okay, this is me being naive. Do people roll up money and
Uh-huh.
sniff it?
Oh, for
Yes.
sure. Yes.
Is that like a major thing that they
It's
sniff
an
it
easy.
through?
It's like if you have cash, it's an easy way to, right?
Like most people carry cash, so you don't ever have to. There's always a way, I guess.
What else would they use? Like straws?
Straw, yeah, or just their nose.
Oh,
Sometimes
just
people
like,
just-
okay,
Yeah,
I've,
you know.
I've seen movies.
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
Right,
I know.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do it, but
Yeah. Same.
like this one, hell is real. And it has a big fireball above it.
If you go further down, if you scroll, they have like information about each one.
Oh, okay.
So it explains them.
Oh, I see.
More.
Oh, good.
Small intestine measures at 20 feet long
Oh.
and 1 inch in diameter.
Oh.
The large intestine is 5 feet long and 3 inches in diameter.
Wow.
Right? That gut health, man. It's a lot of the what the hell?
What the hell?
Abdomen.
The abdomen. Yes.
I'll pass it down.
Okie dokie. Lara Croft's PS1 proportions. It's hard
Oh,
to say
the
my P's.
Proportions. That's a good one for
Oh,
you
yeah.
to say.
Proportions were a mistake. So when the guy was editing the character model for Lara Croft, he mistakenly typed 150% instead of 50% for Croft's bust size. So the proportions we see on the PS1 game were a result of this error.
Interesting.
Oh, that's funny.
That's why
I
her
rem-
boobs are so giant.
Yeah, I remember
Me
hearing
too.
about like her character
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah, it was an accident.
I was gonna say,
On
quote
her
unquote,
bust.
Accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
150 instead
Right,
of 50.
right.
Shoot.
Mm.
Dang, couldn't go back and fix that.
Right? Okay. In some parts of Texas, it is illegal to cuss in front of a dead person.
It should be.
Yeah.
They're really offended.
What kind of?
It's because they don't have a choice, so they're like, don't do that in front of
Don't do
them. They can't walk away from me.
right. They can't talk back. They can't defend themselves.
You can't swear in front of a corpse in Texas. In Reno, possession and distribution of sex toys is also illegal.
Possession?
Well, in
I
Reno,
guess.
Nevada,
Apparently. Well, maybe it's Reno, Texas.
or Reno,
They do
Texas.
have Reno, Texas, I think.
That's a weird law too.
Maybe.
What?
That's crazy.
Don't
How
take your
would they
butt
know?
plug.
Yeah, damn.
Sorry,
Carry my
Mark.
butt plugs at home.
my collection. My bedazzled
Yes.
one.
Yes.
My-
Pink and
my-
purple.
My whole
and
sex toy suitcase. I'll make sure to
sparkly
leave that at home.
ones.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna examine my butthole. You think? I'm kidding.
Some
don't use
people experience post-sex sadness.
What does that mean?
Really?
If you've
Like
ever
it's-
felt intense feelings of sadness, anger, and distress after sex, you may have gone through post-coital dysphoria, PCD.
Wow.
It happens
Post-coital.
especially after orgasm.
Is that because
Oh.
you're like such high euphoria
Emotion.
that maybe then you
Come down.
It releases all those endorphins, and then you have
you're
this.
ooh.
I don't know if I've ever experienced that.
I don't know if
Actually,
I
I
have
know I
either.
have not
I don't
experienced that.
think I have either.
I know it's common for men to be tired right after. Haven't you heard that? They say
Yeah.
like professional sports players, they tell them don't have sex
Before a game?
like 24 hours before your game.
Really?
You can do it after.
Why
Yes.
is it just men?
Well, haven't you noticed they're
like
that testosterone,
kind
you
of like
know?
when you're when you throw up, you're getting stuff and it like takes it out of you. Maybe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what? The
Yes.
is that what it sounds like? Molly?
If it did, then maybe I would feel some post-sex sadness.
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
right. Oh, that was a little underwhelming. Expecting like a, you know,
Sounds like an explosion.
celebration.
Fire
I have a
hose.
picture of like somebody like hovering with that noise.
What?
Hovering. Oh,
Like
yeah.
getting blown all
Well,
the way up
yeah.
to the ceiling.
Watch that movie, Scary Movie. It happened.
yeah,
It's
you
real
told me
life. It
about that.
happened.
Real life. Real life.
I should pull up the clip for you.
We should
guys.
watch some adult
Oh,
scary
gosh.
Halloween movies.
We should.
Adult scary.
Like
Not
the
like
kind of
that.
movie,
Not
sorry.
pornography. I meant like scary movie and stuff. Like stuff that's not.
I'm just a
Yeah.
kitty. Meow. No, but I wonder if that. I don't know. That's probably very different. Anyways, that's interesting. So snuggle after, in case you feel sad.
People have tried to sue God.
Huh?
Okay, I think we've talked about this before.
Really?
Oh no.
Okay.
That was people selling tickets to heaven. Remember that?
No.
We read a thing about people trying to sell tickets to heaven.
was that in like conspiracy?
What?
I don't know
we
which
talked about
episode.
that.
I don't remember which episode, but we did.
Tickets to
Yes.
heaven?
And then they people
How-
got mad at them or
How do
something
people
like that.
trying to sue God? Like who?
I feel like
Who do you-
let's see what it says. People have actually filed lawsuits against God for reasons you can imagine. Negligence, failure to keep people away from the devil, and other harmful acts of God are quoted in most of these cases.
What?
Wow.
I just want to see the process of how
Yeah.
this even came about and what.
And what lawyer is taking what's happening?
Let's try to get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What, a smart one, because they're like, yeah, it'll
Yeah.
cost you about $20,000. God is a very big deal.
We'll try our very
He's
best.
got
Got
I
some
mean-
great lawyers
Yes.
Yeah.
on his hands.
We charge top
Yeah.
dollar for this.
Mhm.
Uranus was first named George.
George. Just kidding.
Hey, George. Actually,
no,
I
I'm
still
not.
name him
Her
George.
name was Elizabeth.
He's an asshole. Let's see. When William Herschel first discovered the planet in 1781, the English astronomer named it the Georgium Sidus.
Wow.
Sidus or Sidus?
I don't
no
know.
clue.
Okay. The Georgian planet
Sounds good.
in honor of King George III.
Okay.
What made him
Interesting.
change it to Uranus?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, who went from George to Uranus?
George is too common. We need jokes about the planets.
Yeah.
Let's name it Uranus.
Yes.
It'll make it interesting.
Way more memorable. Twilight was as intense as you remember. If you splice the quiet starring in all 5 films together, okay, so it is referring to the movie. I wasn't sure. Is this something in space? Okay, if you splice the quiet starring in all 5 films together, there is exactly 26 minutes of intense silence.
Just like people staring at each other.
I guess.
I haven't seen. I don't know if I've seen one of those movies.
You haven't?
I read all the books.
No.
Well, just the Twilight. The
I
3.
refused. They were
Is there 3?
so-
I read the first. That's it. And then
Yeah.
I did watch
No,
all
I
the
read-
movies.
I did. I didn't really love the movies, but I
I
read
mean,
the books.
I used
There
to
was-
be like, if something got too popular and big, it was annoying. That's why I
Anti-
never watched.
One of those. You're like,
Yep.
yeah, that's not
Uh,
underground
Star
enough for
Wars.
me.
Twilight, Star Wars, Harry Potter.
Me,
Well-
it's like if any vampire, werewolf, or zombie,
But who's
I will watch all
who's
of
the
them.
best vampire?
Oh, 100%. Well, probably Henry now. Henry Cavill on. Well, he's not a vampire.
Oh,
Gosh, what's his name on? Damien.
Oh, Vampire Diaries.
Oh, I was thinking, what's her
Yeah,
face?
Vampire Diaries.
I did watch that one.
He's hot.
I should rewatch.
Oh, are
those.
you female?
Yes.
100% Kate Beckinsale.
Yes. What's her
And
name? Selena.
Celine. No,
Or
Celine.
Celine. Yes.
Um,
Underworld.
Underworld.
Yes.
Good job. Yeah.
Those are good.
Those are great.
Those seem more not real, but I mean, you know,
what I think
realistic
about.
for a-
Yes.
Yes.
With Twilight, I was underwhelmed in that way
Mhm.
because
It's totally
it was
like-
more teen bopper. You know.
Yeah. 100%.
But there, have you seen the TikToks of the
Oh,
people?
no.
I want to do this with Mark, where they're like intensely like, one's basically playing the Bella character, and the other one is playing, what's his name? What's his character? The main vampire.
I know.
Edward.
Yes. Good
The other
job.
one's playing Edward, and he's like,
Thanks.
they're like intently looking at each other, or like staring at the back of their head. And they're like, you run really fast, and then there's a clip of them running really fast. You only come out at dark. Your skin glows in the light, and it's just so
I haven't
dumb
seen
and
this.
comical.
I wanna look
either.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, I'll send you one. I think I saved one. I was crying.
Okay. A man once wore 60 shirts and 9 pairs of jeans to the airport to avoid extra fees. I don't know how you do that.
Security.
60 shirts?
That
You would be dying
I'd
of
be
heat.
burning.
Ugh. 9 pairs of jeans. I mean, those don't even fit over. In a flight from China to Africa, a man wore 60 shirts and 9 pairs of jeans because he didn't want to pay for extra baggage. He wore it throughout an 11.5-hour flight.
Oh,
No.
that is miserable.
That's
that
too
sounds-
long.
I'm sweating thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
even know how you
sweating
get
right
in.
now in my
So
one
am I. I'm
I
sweatshirt.
so
know, it's so
hot.
hot in here, you
Oh,
guys.
it's not this hot.
It's because we were in here watching shows all day,
Is
so the
it?
doors were closed.
Oh,
That vent's not open.
oh my hell! Open that
Oh,
vent.
get it, Molly.
Get it,
Stand
Molly.
on that
Stand
chair.
up on the chair.
On that vent. Should we film you?
No.
She like tips over.
I know. Just don't fall. Or do. No, don't. Don't get hurt. Whatever you do, don't get hurt. Is there airflow? Oh my.
That's not very helpful.
Is it not on?
No, probably because the windows are up. It's only like 60 something outside. It feels so nice. We don't have a window in here. We're down here in the dungeon. Carrots can turn you orange.
I knew that.
I
Yes.
did too. If you eat 3 large carrots a day for several weeks, okay, duh. The increased beta carotene in your blood could turn your skin orange.
Is it is it keratin or carotene?
It's beta carotene.
Oh, interesting.
Carotene.
Okay.
I feel like that happens with babies. You know when they eat a lot of orange, like a lot of
yes.
sweet potatoes, a lot of carrots.
You want to hear a crazy story?
Oh no.
This was me postpartum with Freya, going through my high anxiety postpartum, right? First experience, didn't know what the hell was happening to me. I had a lot of carrots the day before, lots. Like I think we had like roast with tons of carrots, whatever.
Yeah.
So when I pooped, it was orange.
Yeah.
I had so much anxiety. I had my mom take me to the ER.
For the orange poop?
That was a big part of it. Yes. And I was mentally just struggling.
Oh,
Literally the
man.
ER, I'm all my poop was orange. I remember at the ER and they like checked like, the best they could. And they're like, did you eat anything orange yesterday? I'm all, yeah, I ate carrots. I was like crying. I'm all, oh shit. That was that moment. I was like, something's off.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling right.
Oh, that just
Isn't that
sucks though. When you're just
crazy? I know.
makes me just feel sad for
Postpartum
you.
anxiety,
I know. It's okay. I wasn't postpartum, but I did go to the Instacare for gas pains.
Yes, pains.
So,
Kim took you, right?
yeah. No. I think she, my kids, we left our kids home, but John took me.
Oh, okay.
I think was the case.
Okay. And
I
then
don't
I get
remember
bad
that.
gas pains. I get bad, like, because if you, whatever, but then,
Right.
but then it was like so bad. And I was like, this is not right. Something's wrong. And I thought something was wrong. I had an IUD at the same time. And I thought something was going on with that. So I started to get nervous.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yes.
It was just gas. So you're welcome.
Those pains aren't fun though.
Oh,
Did you all know that cows hate country music?
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
oh
You'd think that they would
Mm.
vibe with the country music,
Yeah,
but it's actually not the case.
it's not.
No.
Mm.
According to research,
Mm.
cows produce 3% less milk when listening to country music.
What?
The study was conducted
you're gonna have
on a Scottish herd of 45 cows, which were made to listen to classical music and country music. With classical music, their milk produce increased, with one particular cow making 1 liter more milk than usual.
What?
However,
Listening to classical music.
with country music, 44 cows were observed to yield 3% less milk.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
Why? would you research that?
That seems really strange.
So random. Some farmers like, oh, we're going to hit headlines with this.
Yeah. Well, it said Scotland, didn't it?
Yes.
Oh, Scotland. How do
Uh-huh.
they
Do it.
talk?
I'm waiting.
I'm from Scotland.
No.
I'm Scottish. Scotty? Beam me up, Scotty.
I don't know.
I don't know why I'm looking at you like,
I don't know.
is she
Scotland.
right?
I don't
Or
I don't know why you both were looking at
I
me like
know.
we're like, is this right? I'm like, I don't know why you're looking
You're
at me.
smarter than the 5th grader person.
I'm
Come on.
not.
Tell us.
That was luck.
Oh my gosh. A man once legally changed his name for losing a bet. After losing a drunken poker bet, a New Zealand man had his name legally changed to Full Metal Havoc, more sexy and intelligent than Spock and all the superheroes combined with Frost Nova.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Hold on. What did he change his name to, though?
That's what she just read.
The whole thing.
He changed
Full Metal
That's his whole
Havoc,
name?
more sexy and intelligent than Spock and all the superheroes combined with Frost Nova.
I feel
Holy
like that's too long to
shit.
have it to be a name.
Yeah. I thought this was like leading up to.
No, after 5 years, the name was approved by the government.
Oh my gosh.
Now all 99 characters of his new name are on his government documents.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a bit much.
He
Because
tried
he
to
lost
prove
the
a
bet?
point
Yes.
of like, I want you to refer to me as the sexiest.
No, I think he lost a bet and
Man
they made him
alive.
change his name to that.
Whoa, that's an insane bet. With classical music, though, I have heard a lot of people are more productive if you listen
Yes.
to classic.
You know what?
classical.
Sometimes I'll turn classical music on when my kids are at the table doing homework.
Really?
Hmm?
You feel like
You know
it helps the vibe?
Sometimes.
Sometimes I never turn on classical.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I've done it one time actually,
Well, that's
but I know
your-
it's a fact.
This is this week's challenge. Try it.
I remember
We'll give it a go.
What Jack likes to listen to while doing his...
Oh yeah, techno. Seriously.
I know. And he's like writing, jamming out. Yeah. He loves
It's like
it.
writing each word in
He is cursive.
yeah
Yeah.
on the
Really.
beat. Okay, let's see. Dolly Parton once lost, excuse me, a Dolly Parton look-alike contest.
Oh. Really?
Okay, Dolly once entered a celebrity look-alike contest as herself and lost.
Oh my gosh.
The contest was held in a San Francisco club. In order to somewhat disguise herself, Parton exaggerated her features with makeup. However,
Yeah.
she got the least applause of all contestants and ultimately lost to a drag queen.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
insane.
I wonder if it was that guy that we saw.
Saw, right?
Jason
He
Cosmo.
did
or
pretty
something.
good.
He did do
He
good.
did pretty good.
Adele did that same thing, I think.
Really?
It was like an impersonation thing, and they kind of made her look different.
yeah.
And then they were just all shocked when it was actually her because she went out and sang for
Wasn't
real,
it-
but
I
she
was gonna
looked
say their
different.
voice.
Uh-huh.
It was by their voice. Yep.
Oh my god.
They were like all excited to see her.
That's funny. Someone else can do you better than you.
Yeah.
Okay, peanuts are used to make dynamite.
What? Peanuts?
The hell? Aside from giving some people explosive diarrhea,
Peanuts?
I've heard that with
Really?
peanuts.
Is
Yes,
it like true with like peanut butter?
I think so. It's something with how it interacts with the gut, obviously. But Mark and I were just talking about this.
Really?
Yes, and I don't know why. I don't know why that came up. We're like, we should make sure,
Dynamite.
like, if we eat peanut or peanut butter, that we're not getting the shits.
Yeah.
Peanuts can also be used to make actual explosives. So once peanut oil is processed, it can create glycerol,
Glycerol. Yep.
which in turn can be used to make nitroglycerin.
Oh.
That makes so much sense, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. This is all clicking.
One of the main components of dynamite.
Wow.
Oh.
Sounds slightly terrifying.
I actually knew all this.
I have a random fact. This isn't a fact. Just kidding. This is just random.
Okay.
Okay.
So at this workshop I was at on Thursday, we were talking about the thing with the males and Roman Empire, how they think of that.
Yes.
And this lady brought up, she said, one of my friends said the female equivalent is death.
What?
I was like,
we think about death
yeah,
multiple times a week.
I do.
I do too.
Well, I guess being
actually.
scared.
Yes. Yep.
Oh my
of like our death
word.
or
Yeah.
like
someone we
Yeah.
love.
spouse or kids. I was like,
Uh-huh.
all the time.
That probably
Oh
makes
my
sense.
gosh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh,
super depressing.
So creepy. You're right, though. I do.
I feel like it's just we have this innate anxiety.
Yeah.
Women do for some reason.
100%.
And that's one
Cool.
of the things that we think of instead
Wow.
of, like, I'd rather think of the Roman Empire.
I would
think.
much rather
Yeah.
think about the Roman Empire.
I would rather think of the Galactic Empire.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, me too. The dark side. We're thinking about the dark side instead.
That's my stomach.
That's
Oh my
inside
God.
part right
It
there.
That was,
I
yeah.
know, I'm
Just
holding
let
it.
him out.
Oh, no.
Let it
You had some peanuts?
Yeah. Peanuts over there.
No, John got Taco
Explode
Bell
out
for
your
dinner.
bum.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That'll do it. It's the same thing.
That will do it.
You know what I didn't know is who plays Ahsoka until
Oh, yeah.
like episode 2. I'm like, why do I know who this is?
Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
famous actress
Rosario
Dawson.
Dawson, yeah.
Yeah.
Rosario.
I think they must have based her whole character off of her, right?
Huh?
Do you feel like they?
No.
Because she looks
I think Ahsoka was way before.
before they casted her.
You need to
Makes
fart.
sense.
Do you know what? My stomach has not been bothering me, and then all of a sudden it's making those noises. Like normally I'm feeling
It's-
stuff like moving around
Yes.
before.
It's that Taco
It's not even
Bell.
bothering
It'll
me.
sneak up on you.
Taco Bell, man. Oof.
Oh, can't trust that shit, you know?
Oh, I didn't choose it.
You can't trust that
Oh.
fart, not the shit.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
That
well, I'll
would
go
be
to the
dangerous.
toilet after this.
Cover your butthole or something. It's part in the tissue box.
In the box. Ew.
Read one more.
Yes.
Because I love Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel is a seasoned voice actor.
I
Vin-
am Groot.
I am Groot. Oh, Groot's such a good character. Vin Diesel might be known by many as Dominic Toretto of the is that how he's pronounced on that?
Sounds great.
Of the Fast and Furious franchise, but he's got pipes of a different kind. He voices Groot. We knew this in Guardians of the Galaxy film series and voiced the Iron Giant.
Hmm.
What was that on?
Hmm?
The Iron
It's a
Giant.
movie.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Isn't it
It's a cartoon.
Disney? Or
Might-
not?
Might be.
Huh. A seasoned voice actor. I feel like they'd give us more of a list, but
Yeah.
I think it was two.
If he-
right?
if he was
Cool,
seasoned.
cool.
Groot came after
Yes.
Fast and the Furious.
Yes. It's weird.
I do love him. I think he's he seems like one of the most sweetest humans. Have you seen his Instagram?
No.
I haven't.
And he has the most awkward like dance videos.
He does.
It's so, you just want to hug him. You just want to hug him.
because he's awkward.
But he's like just awkward. Like he's just dancing. You think he's going to do something cool. And it's just like awkward the whole time.
Yeah.
You just want to hug him.
I'll have to check him
Yeah,
out.
you got to look it up.
All right. Game of Thrones. I
Ooh.
mean. I know you really liked all of that too.
Emily.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one
watched
Yeah,
either.
you're
every
probably way
episode.
into that. Game of Thrones Night's Watch cloaks are made from IKEA rugs. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Creating something like Game of Thrones takes a lot of painstaking attention to detail to take people to the rugged, sooty world of Westeros.
Westeros. I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they nailed it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Until
IKEA
season 8.
rugs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, till season 3. All right. Friday the 13th was filmed at an actual camp, and people kept scaring campers away. Camp Crystal Lake might be fictional, but it was shot in a fully functional summer camp. Because of Friday the 13th, people used to scare children away from the camp to the point that the camp, whatever website, used to have a disclaimer. Oh, so they put a disclaimer on the website because it would scare so many kids away.
Because of the movie? So the kids saw the movie?
Yeah.
Or people maybe were telling them about the
About the
movie,
movie?
Yeah.
and saying that was the same camp or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry.
Fun fact.
That was weird. Weirdly.
Friday the 13th happens this month
I
in
know.
October.
I know. It's my
Oh.
cousin's baby's birthday, but we don't get to go to their party. She's doing a Halloween theme. It's his first birthday.
Oh.
And I was like, I want to go.
Why?
But
Aren't you going?
because we have a wedding.
Another
Someone
one.
else is getting married
Yeah,
on Friday
John's
the
nephew.
13th.
Well, they're getting married the next day, but they're doing a dinner that day. Then the next day they get married and they're doing a reception.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
I mean, we did do a dinner the night before our wedding.
I know, but don't.
I know.
Okay, last one for me. The house from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is now a family restaurant.
What?
Yep. After shooting the 70s slasher, the suburban house that once saw the horrors of Leatherface was turned into a restaurant. Initially, it was a Chainsaw Massacre themed restaurant, complete with a Leatherface dummy. However, it was since rebranded as the Grand Central Cafe with less of a gimmick on the venue being the Massacre House.
Yeah, that's probably a good
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
would freak me out.
Same.
Yeah.
There's
I can't
some
watch those
creepy
movies.
stories in Texas like that.
I don't like it.
Because
I
that
don't
was
either.
based off a true story, they
Right?
said, right? Yeah. I don't know.
Or true events or
Yeah,
something.
I don't
Ugh.
like it.
I did watch all those.
Uh-uh.
I was back in my loving horror
No.
stage. Now, no way. No.
I don't watch
Give me
any
a
of
Disney show. That's what I'll watch.
Give me Aladdin.
Give me a
Beauty and the
Disney
Beast.
Halloween show.
Your childhood high school shows were all shot in the same place. iCarly, Saved by the Bell, That's So Raven were all at the same school.
What school?
I don't know.
Does it say?
The same one.
Just the same? That's
That's
funny.
crazy.
Lobsters communicate with pee.
What?
What?
Lobsters communicate by urinating at each other with the bladders on each side of their heads.
What?
The side of their heads.
Ew, I've never eaten a lobster head.
Well, that's not. Their bladders there, but they still peeing.
What?
Well, now I
No.
need to look up the anatomy of a lobster.
No,
Yeah.
they're like,
They yeah, like, hello, it's your turn to clean. No,
Yeah.
it's yours.
yeah. Hey, kid.
Right?
Stab
it. No,
Stop
you
that.
stab it.
The organs in Grey's Anatomy surgeries aren't fake.
Ew.
They are cow organs.
Ew.
What? Oh, that's
Gross.
You're
terrible.
probably expecting something more dark, huh? Using synthetic organs for the operation scenes would have been shabby for a medical drama. Additionally, the hands shown in Grey's Anatomy operation close-ups are real surgeons' hands.
Whoa.
Oops, sorry.
I do remember hearing they always had real surgeons on set
Really?
to help it be more realistic, but I didn't know that they actually filmed their hands.
Interesting.
Wow.
Here's another nerdy Star Wars one.
That one went on
Yes.
for a long time.
Yes,
Is it still
Star Wars.
going?
What?
Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, how many seasons
I
is
think
it
it's
now?
like 17
Stopped.
or 18 or something. I don't know.
Holy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I stopped a long time ago.
I never start. Well, I tried to start. I made like one season.
Okay. The Millennium Falcon was inspired by a burger.
What?
Yeah, sometimes little everyday things can inspire the big ones. For the Millennium Falcon, that little thing was a burger. The side cockpit is said to be based on an olive. Since then, the Millennium Falcon has gotten, it literally says has gotten flack from generations of Star Wars characters for being affectionately dubbed as a piece of junk. Interesting. There you go.
Hmm.
Star Wars peeps.
Weird.
The Simpsons creator intended for Homer Simpson to be Krusty the Clown. Interesting. If you follow The Simpsons, you notice how Homer Simpson and Krusty the Clown look almost identical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Simpsons creator Matt Groening was actually planning to reveal Homer Simpson behind all that clown makeup. However, to avoid the plot from getting too complex, he scraped the idea. Interesting.
Interesting.
So it's like Homer's doing like a
Side gig.
side gig the whole show.
It's pretty
Okay.
funny.
Oh, I don't know if this totally surprises me. It doesn't. The CDC website has a zombie preparedness section.
CDC, huh?
Good.
Hey, you know, keep
Never
it
know.
safe. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention contain and monitor epidemics. However, you'd be surprised that their websites have sections devoted to preparing for the zombie apocalypse.
Nope. It's coming, guys.
Is that the next one? Is that
Yep.
the next big thing?
Be prepared. Get your food storage in order.
Back is hurting from
Coughing.
no period.
Oh, no, it's
no.
coming.
Back.
Okay, let's do a last round.
Cramps. Okay, last round.
7% of Christian Americans pray for a parking spot.
7%? How do they know that?
I have no idea. This is so
They
weird.
took a survey. How
Oh, here you
do you
go.
pray?
Okay.
According to a 2014 survey in Nashville,
There we go.
7% of Christian Americans pray to get parking spots. Is it really that hard?
I fully believe that. I think people that like
Please
to
give
pray
me a
pray
spot.
for a lot,
Yeah. All right.
right?
A man once hired someone to slap him to avoid checking Facebook.
What?
What?
Manish Sethi hired a woman to slap him in the face every time he tried checking Facebook at work. He paid the woman $8 an hour.
What?
To just sit there?
I
And
guess.
slap him if he wanted to check
Yeah.
Facebook.
Trying to break a habit. No self-control?
Right?
Pay
I feel
somebody. Slap you.
Like, okay.
That's
I feel like he was
ridiculous.
probably into it for different reasons.
he's like, oh yeah.
Slap me harder.
Oh no,
I
I'm
wanna
opening
feel
it
it.
again.
Right?
Oh,
Oh,
darn.
shoot. Look at me. www.fa.
Fake news. Fake news. U.S. President Coolidge used to sound emergency bells as a joke. Not used. Used to sound emergency bells as a joke. That's rude. The 30th,
Terrible.
the 30th U.S. president made a habit of sounding the emergency bell placed at his veranda and then hiding when the Secret Service came. He did this enough times to make them remove the bell altogether.
Are you kidding me? And then
Can you
hiding?
imagine?
What a sense of
He's like,
humor, man.
No, I didn't do it.
He's all suckers.
Yeah. Seriously.
That's hilarious.
That is funny.
Oh my gosh. There's a company you can pay to kidnap you.
What in the...
What?
It's a French company that offers kidnapping services. If you pay them a fee, they will come to kidnap you when you least expect it. Ropes, binds, and all.
Nope.
Hell no.
They won't do it immediately, though. They'll wait for a certain period so you won't remember that you paid someone to kidnap you.
What the hell?
That's like, it's like a fantasy of yours or something, and you want to, and you're like, oh, stop.
You're like, oh shit. But how do you, what if it's like you're actually
reals?
getting kidnapped?
Yeah.
And you
How do
think
you
it's
know?
someone that you,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
What if they're actually legit just
Like, hey,
kidnapping
no, guys,
you?
this is over. And they're like, no.
Like, what are you talking
no.
about? Yeah.
Gross.
Somebody pay us $1 million.
Yeah.
That's creepy
Ew.
AF.
The CIA spends $25 million on spy cats.
What?
What the hell is this? Like an actual
In
kitty
the
Is this
cat?
birds?
1960s,
Yeah, yeah.
the CIA tried to use cats to gather intel on the Soviet embassies. They equipped cats with a batter, microphone, and an antenna to record data. That was
Is that real?
Sounds
money
like that.
poorly spent.
Yeah, I was going to say, sounds like it worked out real well.
152 people in the U.S. are named LOL.
152 people?
Like their initials or their first name is LOL.
Lol.
Hey, lol.
Most of the lols
What's up,
live in
lol?
Wyoming.
Oh, makes sense. Just kidding.
Yeah, I could see that.
That was actually
You're
my
close.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
One
knew
letter
it.
off.
You make us lol,
Ish.
so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my
there you
gosh. Cans of diet soda will float in water. Regular soda cans will sink.
It's all the aspartame in there.
Yeah, I've heard that. Because the regular would fill up, right?
It says cans of regular soda tend to be more dense than water, so they sink. Cans of diet soda are usually less dense than water, so they float.
Oh, not full cans versus empty cans?
No,
No,
diet.
diet.
versus
Oh, I
regular.
missed that part.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Diet
Whoa.
soda versus regular soda.
I was
Weird.
making up my own sentence in my
It's
head.
on the reading thing.
It's like, what?
There's
I heard
still
full
a
and empty
lot.
can.
Here is the
We're
last one
trying to
I'm
make
reading.
sense.
Koalas feed their newborns poop.
Ew.
Oh.
After baby koalas are born, their parents feed them poop. This helps them digest eucalyptus leaves as they grow.
Gross.
Yay. Holy.
That's nasty.
Poor baby.
Right.
Okay. Last chunk. Horses cannot breathe through their mouths.
What?
That's weird.
That is weird.
Horses don't have an instinct to breathe through their mouth because their soft palate seals their pharynx except when swallowing. Horses can't breathe through a sealed pharynx, and that is why they can only breathe through their nostrils. Interesting. That's kind of scary, only having one. I don't know. This makes me feel
What if they're
claustrophobic
sick?
thinking
What if
about
they
it.
have a stuffy
Yeah,
nose?
stuffy nose.
Right?
They're screwed.
Oh, loofahs are vegetables.
I knew that.
Really?
Yes.
Tell us about
I
it,
think
Molly.
that was a TikTok thing.
A real
That
loofah.
Really?
Yeah, a real loofah. I think now that a lot of them are synthetic.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay. If you look at a loofah, you might think it came from a dried sea creature. However, this scrubbing sponge is actually made from a vegetable. Loofahs are made from the fibrous flesh of the mature loofah igajipitika
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
and
knew that.
gourd.
Mhm.
Good job.
Yeah, right?
That's
You guys
exactly
know what
it.
those are.
Mhm.
They're distant relatives of melons and squash.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
I know
Very
those
interesting. A Lord of the Rings actor. Here's for the Lord of the Rings fans.
words. Yep.
would rather hike up a whole mountain than ride a helicopter? Who do you think it is? Any
Legolas.
question? Legolas. That was going to be my guess too. I don't think it is though.
Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
Which character was he?
The one that falls in love with the elf girl.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember names.
The hot one.
Mhm.
Let's see. One of the things that makes Lord of the Rings lore so rich is the immersive environment of the story settings. While shooting the films, the cast had to fly to remote locations via helicopter. Sean Bean, who plays
Oh.
Boromir,
Yep.
so that was his brother.
no.
Boromir. No, Boromir.
No, Boromir had a
That his
brother,
brother?
but they weren't brothers.
That wasn't okay. And Ned Stark in Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's who Boromir is.
Yep.
Was afraid of flight and would only do it if he had no choice.
Oh.
So during the shootings for the Fellowship crossing snowy mountains,
Oh.
he'd climb for 2 hours every morning to get to the set.
Sheesh. Gross.
Oh
He would
my
make the
gosh.
climb already dressed as Boromir.
Ew.
Oh,
Dude, that's intense.
What a hardcore badass,
Right?
man. That'd be crazy.
Seriously.
Pringles are not potato chips.
What are they?
Let's see, from 2007 to 2009, Pringles had a court issue where judges debated whether Pringles were potato chips or not. In 2009, it was ruled that they were potato chips. However, Pringles are actually just 42% potato. The rest is made of wheat. Is that why they're so like soft, melt in your mouth? Have you noticed
possibly.
They're
Yeah.
addicting.
that? The texture.
They're so good.
That was a 2-year court case.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, unless there's any that stand out. Okay, last one. Here we go. There are over 300 banana-related injuries in Britain
Shut up.
in 2001.
That's ridiculous. Banana injuries?
Banana-related injuries. Over 300 banana-related
I
accidents.
was going to say, I don't even want to know where this.
You're going to know.
Yeah.
Were reported in Britain in 2001, mostly involving, how do you think they were injured?
Anal or vaginal slips.
It's a good guess. No, yeah. Slipping on the skates.
No way.
Literally
Real life
slipping on the-
Mario Kart.
Yes. Do you imagine? Oh, got another one.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Slipped on a banana peel.
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
shit. Oh, George Lucas got stuck in the Jaws shark head.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Did you guys know that?
No.
I didn't.
No.
My forearms are
Yeah, Steven Spielberg tried to kill him, I guess. He closed the jaws of the animatronic shark, and George Lucas got stuck inside.
Oh, my gosh. That's insane.
Oh, that's a wrap, folks.
Hopefully you
Learn
learned
something new.
Yep,
Yeah.
that'll help you win your next trivia game night.
That's right.
Or
Prepping
fun
ya.
facts with your kids.
That's true.
Right? There you
when
go.
they're blasting them off at you, you can be like, "Well, did you know?"
Did you
That's
know?
right. But you heard it here on Mom's Take 5.
Yeah.
This is why I tell you to throw away your banana pill.
That's right.
People are getting hurt out
It's
there.
dangerous.
All right. Okay. Thanks for
Yay.
hanging with us.
Yes.
Don't forget,
Oh yes.
follow us on Instagram, the TikTok. Subscribe on the YouTube channel. And you can listen to us on all platforms.
It's true.
So
Do it.
we love you. Appreciate you.
Yay, love you.
Latest.
Bye.